What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel and another Avakin life video. So today it's going to be the start of a brand new series called the Avakin Guide. So in this series there's going to be two parts. There's going to be the basics, which is what it's going to be first, mainly for beginner players who have no idea what they're doing. The second part will be for more advanced players, and it's just kind of the tips and tricks that I've acquired over the last year from playing Avakin. I hope you guys learned something, and if you don't, I hope you enjoy anyway. So let's get straight on into the basics first. So as you guys know, this video is going to be about working in the cafe, working at Sunset, or Club Sundown rather. But I'm just going to start off with how you find the places that you're working. So there are 3 social spots where you can work. If you go into jobs, you will see 2 of them. For some reason the other one isn't there. There is 23rd Street Cafe, Club Sundown. Club Sundown XL is the exact same, except there's more people in the room. So if you want to work at Club Sundown, go to the XL. More people means more chances that people will buy things. But the other place isn't in jobs for some reason, but you can still find it in social spots. Santa Monica Boardwalk, the entranceway, there is another place where you can work. This little red symbol down here with like a rota on it, that means that it's a place where you can work to get Avabucks. So we're at the cafe right now. This, I would personally say, is the best place to work. If you go to, for example, Club Sundown, there are a lot of people that are just there to party, but if you come here, mainly people are here just to order or just to work. So to start work, what you need to do is you need to go up to the little blue rota here. I will be showing you where the rota and everything else is in different locations after this. And you just want to press start job. Now right now it's occupied by someone else, but you're just put on a waiting list. If you want to see who else is on the waiting list, you can just view the rota. And obviously there is you can see here there's also an option to leave the rota if you don't want to do it anymore. If there was no one else working though, you would just automatically be put into the job. So while you're waiting, you just sit down and do nothing, or just talk to people, whatever, do whatever you want, but just stay in the scene and you will be alerted when the space is free, so you can go up and start working. While we're waiting, I'm just going to show you guys how to order, just in case you don't know. Because it's unfair to expect people to order from you, but you don't order for them. So you just press on the person who's working right now. You can tell because they have they're behind the counter and they will have on the working uniform. You will just press place order. It should be at the top, and you get to pick what you want. You always pay for orders through diamonds and not Avakins. And diamonds are really easy to get. You can get them from your house, and there's loads of ways you can get diamonds. So the more diamonds you spend, the more Avabucks the server will get. So if I order a cappuccino for 10 diamonds, they will get more Avacoins than if I ordered a glazed donut. So I'm going to order a cappuccino. Oh, they left. Never mind then. But I'll do that later then. But they left, so I'm just going to start the job now. So as you can see, right there is your Avabucks. I'm going to be speaking a little bit more about Avabucks later. In the middle is how many orders you have. You can do 3 orders in total before your shift is over. And if no one else is in the waiting list, you can just go straight away and take up work again. If you don't get the 3 orders, your shift will suspend in just over 3 minutes. So either way, your shift will end pretty soon. So you need to get as many orders as possible. Best way to get orders is just to ask for them. Most people will just put in orders please, and some people will order. If they don't, you just need to be patient. Sometimes you need to join a different server where people are more willing to order. A little bell should come up. There we go. I've received an order from Ramia. Grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. So if it's food, you want to go to the food bit over here and select what it is. You will automatically collect it. Then you go over to the person, click on them and just click serve. and you will get the Avacoins and XP from that. Now, if it's a drink that they want, it is a little bit different. I will just get this for her. But if it's the drink you want, the problem is it won't just automatically be in your hand. You have to go up, go onto the coffee machine, pick what you want, for example hot chocolate, and it will be there, and you have to press again to collect it, then serve it. Now if you get something accidentally that you don't want, you just go to the waste disposal and you can easily just discard it. Like I said, I will be showing you where all these things are in different locations. But the cafe is pretty self-explanatory, it's not that fancy, it's just quite an easy one. I wonder if this girl's going to order from us again, I'm not really sure. But see, they will just eat it once they get it, and it gives them XP, so a lot of more experienced players will come to the cafe just to gain XP to level up. But sometimes you do just have to wait your turn. I know it can be annoying, I know it can be boring, but that's just the way the cafe is. It is kind of a give and take situation. And there's my last order. This person just wants a grilled cheese sandwich again. Serve it to them. And that is, don't know why it's not working. It's loading. And once you serve it to them, that's been done. And I've completed my shift. Now once you've completed your shift, you will just go to the ATM. You can just keep collecting Avabucks, you don't have to exchange them straight away. The exchange rate is 4 Avabucks for 1 Avacoin. So as you can see, I got 120 Avabucks, and that will give me 30 Avacoins. So you just exchange it and it goes straight into your inventory. So that's basically everything you have to know about serving. You can also use the till here if you press on it just to see what orders you've got, but it's easier to just press the bell. So right now we're in Club Sundown. This is another place you can get it, and I'm just going to show you guys where everything is. The rota is just over here. So I'll start job here and change, and there are 2 tills here, but I usually just use the one over there. This till, and there's a till over here. This one's closer to everything, so I'll get this person's order. Okay, they want a mulled wine. This is the drink machine over here. Once again, just remember to collect the drink, because it won't just automatically go to serve. There we go. And this is the food machine over here. Every location has different foods and different drinks that they can order, so it's not always the same, but it's always the same. It's always either a drink or food, and you can just get them, and they're always right next to each other. So this is the drink machine, that is the food machine there. Last but not least, we have the Santa Monica Boardwalk, and this one is quite easy. It's quite a little area, so everything's quite close to each other. The rota is just up here, as you can see. The bin waste disposal is there, and you have the till. It's easier if I go into photo mode. The till just over here, and this is where you get food. That's where you get your drinks. So it's the same as the other ones, it's just super easy. You also have the ATM over here. ATMs, you can only find them in scenes where you can work. So there's one here, there is one in Sundown Club, or Club Sundown. I always completely forget the name. And there's one in the cafe. So now that you guys know how to work at the cafe, here are some tips and tricks that I have. The main sort of thing is the other 2 ways to get Avacoins. Now, the first way you can get Avacoins using the cafe is just like I was doing, just asking for orders, being polite. Politeness usually does help get your orders. Always just serve and say thank you, you know, all those sort of things. But there are other ways to do it. Some people will do order swapping. Order swapping is where you go up to a friend or someone new in the cafe and you say, hey, do you want to order swap? Most people know what it means already. Basically, you just keep swapping orders again and again and again and again just to help each other out. And it usually means that you'll end up ignoring anyone else that orders, which is kind of mean, but that's just how it is. So a lot of the time it's better to stand right next to the person who's ordering. Like at the cafe, you will usually stand here. You keep ordering toasties and it's easy for them to just collect, give, collect, give, collect, give. It's a lot faster that way, and it means no waiting around for people to be generous. You're not relying on other people's generosity. This is the main way I use because I find it fun to speak with my friends, and you can make new friends doing it this way. You just keep swapping on the rota, and each of you usually earn pretty equal amount of money, so it's all completely fair and good. The other way is a little bit, you're not really supposed to do it, but I want to include it because some people do it anyway. Some people will make another account and they will use a different device so they can play on both accounts at the same time. They will use the fake account to order from the new account to give them Avabucks, or they will do it the other way. They will use their normal account to order from the fake account, and then when the fake account gets a load of Avabucks and convert it into Avacoins, they will gift their main account. It can be a little bit complicated when you explain it, but a lot of people do it that way, and I don't really like it because you're not really speaking to a normal person. You're just kind of being a little bit selfish, I would say, because I like to help others out. I like that when I'm buying and swapping orders that I'm helping someone else get coins instead of just me. And it is a good way to make friends, and I just don't really like doing it with just yourself. I feel like it's sort of hogging the cafe, and I think it's not really the best thing to do. But I'm going to go into more detail on that in another guide I'm going to do. I'm going to be talking about making new accounts and how some people do it. It's not something I recommend, but it is something that a lot of people do, so I thought I would mention it anyway. The last thing I want to talk about isn't really something that I approve of, but it is something that is just true. When you're a higher level player, people don't see your level when you're serving. But if you're a high level player and you have stuff like me and you start working, right now I have the crown on and the wings, and you can still see the crown and wings, so it's pretty apparent that I have a lot of money. People, for some reason, I have no idea why, people are more likely to order from me when they can see that I have the expensive crown and everything like that on. It makes no sense, but I've seen people completely ignore new players, but then they will order from me just because I'm wearing expensive things. It doesn't make sense, but see, you can see the wings, so everyone can kind of tell that I hate to say it, but I am pretty rich. See, I get an order straight away. I don't know why this is. I don't think it's a good thing. I like to just order from anybody to help them out. I don't like discriminating like some people do, but that's just the fact of life, that it is a bit like that. And so if you do want to get more coins, sometimes it is better just to dress up as fancy as you can and all that. Put on your fanciest wings. I know it's kind of unfair, but it's just the way it is. And, you know, we can't really change that. So the only thing you can really do is try to take advantage of it. I know it sucks if you're a new player, and I hope it changes. But, I mean, look how quick I got that. That was really quick. So it is something that I want to address, although I do think it's quite sad. So that is it, guys, for this first guide. I know everything was a little bit simple. I want to start off with a simple one just for my first guide video, but some of the other ones will be more complex and hopefully a bit more helpful. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or you learned something new anyway, or it helped you out in any way. That's kind of the aim with this series. I just want to help my fellow Avakin players out with all the knowledge that I have of Avakin. Hope you guys enjoyed it anyway, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.